What's up everyone? Today we're going to rack our second batch. So this is the one that we actually used Omnimead's calculator for. Really excited for this one. We've just bottled the original mead in our previous video, which did come out quite well. This one we're a little bit more excited about because we've used the calculator with. We're hoping that this is going to be a little bit more sweeter. So yeah,
should be less alcohol-y as well.
True, yeah. So it must be nicer on the palate and a little bit less harsh.
Yeah, which reminds me, we're gonna have to grab our phone through this and get the calculation of what the gravity reading is. It started at 1.099. I'm pretty sure, and we'll put that into the Omnimead calculator.
Yeah,
and get the final.
Find out what it is.
Well, we're ready.
Yeah. So we're gonna rack this today. We're gonna let that sit again once it's racked, and then in a couple more weeks we'll bottle it. So Luke's gonna start with the pump and just make sure that we're not getting the bottom of that pump into where the sediment is sitting. We did it by accident a little bit with our first one, but it wasn't too much of a detriment when it came to the second demijohn.
First thoughts here.
Yeah.
This is much clearer than the first batch when we racked it.
Yeah.
Much clearer.
It's lighter.
It's going to take a minute to do, innit?
Yeah.
So we'll get a gravity reading of this. I'm excited to taste this one.
Yeah.
If you want to do what I did with the bottles and with the last bit, just
chuck it in the glass.
Get a glass of it.
We also could do with the measuring jar for the thing, which I can let go of this. So I'll go and get the measuring jug.
Yeah, okay.
So that we can get a gravity reading.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll use that to taste.
Yeah. Is it in here?
Oh no, we left it downstairs.
Did I?
Yeah, I think we left it downstairs.
Oh, it's here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Just cover that in Star San so it's nice and sanitized. Oh, there we go. At least then we're not getting anything in there.
I think that's going.
It's not too bad. I tell you what, it's looking a hell of a lot brighter than our first one.
Yeah, it is. Try and get as much of this as possible without touching that bottom. Yeah. It comes in on this little nozzle. I don't know if you could probably see that on camera. So you can actually get it down pretty far. And I think that's going to be it. You want to pull that?
It's still slightly going. I think maybe if you lift it up a tiny bit, the gravity's going to help.
It's the... I don't want to go too far to the bottom though.
That's okay. We can start there if you want.
I'll lift it out and put it in the... And if I do this, probably gonna need a bit more than that.
Tiny little bit more, I reckon.
We are getting sediment here though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, stop there. And let's just use, because when we put the thingy in, it's
that's
gonna lift
enough.
Up anyway.
That's probably enough.
Yeah.
So let me bung that up.
Yep.
I will take this. In fact, no, I can't really leave that there. I'm gonna have to go and put it in the.
Get it in the Star San. Got our gravity reader.
Nice. Let me move this out of the way.
I'll quickly dip that in the Star San as well.
I feel like this chair's really high up. I feel like I'm getting a nosebleed up here.
Have you got your phone?
Yeah.
There you go. You want to get on the Omnimead website. Exciting.
I am excited. Let me budge this way and you can get in a bit more.
Yeah.
Omnimead calculator.
Let me just pop this over to one side so that you can see our gravity reading. Let's hopefully it'll go in without overflowing too much. It's touching the bottom.
It's touching the bottom though.
Wow.
Which is not good. We need a tiny bit more.
Probably, yeah.
Unfortunately.
How do we do that though? We could do with a turkey baster, just to pull a tiny bit out and put it in.
Yeah. We don't have a turkey baster though. 1 second, let me get this. We'll have to just do some cutting here. Is this the Omnimead calculator?
No, try to look for it.
Omnimead batch builder.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So this is all this stuff. We need...
If you go to the top, it should have the option to change it to the percentage calculator.
Mead calculators. Brix calculator?
Alcohol by volume.
Yeah. So it was the original was 1.099. And then we need to. Is it touching?
It's just about sitting on the bottom.
Oh, it's literally just the tiniest bit. What should we do?
Do you want to try and pour a little bit?
How did we do it last time? That's gonna go all over the place if we pour it. You can try. You can try and do it on this one so it's over the table.
Yeah. Let me shift the chair out of the way. What I'll do is I'll bring it down here like this, and we'll just try and tip a tiny bit in.
Let me get it under that nozzle.
Yeah. Okay, and now it's floating.
So it's exactly 1.
Wow.
Exactly
It's
1.
right on the line.
So it's exactly 10.37%
Wow.
of alcohol, which we did it how we wanted to do it. This is much less than the first batch. If you want to go put that in the thing, I'll dish us some out. So this shouldn't taste as strong. I poured you way too much there, bro. I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've had no breakfast. It's 11 in the morning.
Alright, so second batch.
Yeah.
Let's get smells.
Yeah.
Okay, this definitely smells way less chemically.
Yeah, there's none of that yeast.
So the first batch, I think we put too much yeast in it and it smelled very chemically.
Yeah. Just harsh on the nose. Like this one doesn't have that. You can just about smell the honey.
It's just a hint of honey there, innit? That's bang on.
That's a lot closer, isn't it?
That's a lot closer than what we want it to be.
Yeah. So the first batch, the original mead that we've just bottled, we've just tasted that as well. And I'd say it is more harsh than this, obviously because we've put more yeast in it.
Yeah.
And it is more of a very dry white wine kind of thing.
This is way sweeter.
It's sweeter, it's subtler. You could back sweeten it.
Oh, you could easily back
it'd
sweeten that.
it'd
It wouldn't even need much.
Yeah, exactly. It's so close.
So the way I'm thinking of it is, the first batch, when we tasted it, when we racked it, if you go back to that video,
yeah.
it was very chemically very strong.
Yeah.
Although it tasted relatively decent, it was very chemically and very strong. And then when we bottled it in the previous video, which you should be able to go and see, it tasted much, much better with the aging process. And if this is tasting this good now, my presumption is when that is aged for at least another 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks, maybe even longer, it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with that. Very happy
so
with that.
surprised as well, like
Yeah.
the difference between original and this one.
Yeah, same. This, like you said, just needs a little bit of aging, and then we'll go from there. And if it needs sweetening, then we can do that.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the first batch that we do back sweeten a tiny bit just to see how it ends up.
Yeah.
I don't want to do too much. Like, it would only be like a little bit.
Yeah.
I think this is already a pretty sweet drink, and it's not very overpowering, which is good. But I'm impressed. I'm very impressed with this one.
Even without the aging, if you had a glass of that in the evening.
Yeah, I'd be very happy.
Yeah. I'm so surprised how that's come out.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just takes a bit more patience, a bit more understanding, a bit more learning. We put too much yeast in that first one. I think that's what it was.
I don't think we realised that really does come into effect, just how much you put in and how little you needed, really.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So the plan is, we're going to let this age. We're going to do a couple more tastings in the next couple of weeks. Then we're going to do a third batch. The third batch, we're going to be even more precise so we can lock down the measurements using a bit better equipment. We're going to get a bucket and a stirrer. We're going to go to the store and get that. Just get that measurement perfect so that we can get exactly where we want it to be with the timings of the nutrition and all that stuff. And then we're going to come back to it, and if that is good, that is what's going to be the standard.
Yeah.
Or we'll do it a couple more times so that we can replicate it.
Yeah.
And then that'll be the standard, and then hopefully that's what we can sell when we eventually get our license. I'm happy.
Yeah, this is like, obviously we had the original, which was the start of everything, but this is the start of us actually getting close to a product that we're happy with. So I'm buzzing with that.
It's definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Which is what we wanted. There's going to be times where batches will fail, I'm sure. But right now, this is spot on where we need to be. For the second batch, I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy.
Really excited to see how this is going to come out once we've let it sit again.
Yeah.
And age for a while.
Yeah, I agree. Do you want to do the outro?
Yeah, so thanks for joining us, guys. If you want to message us, obviously leave a comment down below, but if you want to get a little bit more access to, you know, speaking to us or anything like that, contacting us, check out our Instagram page, which will be in the description below. It's probably the best place to message us, to chat with us. But yeah, other than that, have you got anything else?
That's it. I'm just really excited.
Yeah,
we've got more bottles to taste. We've got a couple up here. We've got a couple downstairs.
We finally got the bullet for my Valentine mead as well, so I'm well excited about that.
Maybe we'll do that as the next one.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be the next tasting, and we'll get that out in a couple weeks. We'll complete the whole collection. Well, until next time. Cheers. Cool.
That's good.
That's really good.
I'm so happy.
It tastes way different.
Yeah,
that's
like
way
how
more
much
chemical.
sweeter.
Yeah.
Like just a little bit more sugar.
Yeah.